Well, hello there. So this is my Explorer 200 boat upgrade attempt here. Anyway, I originally upgraded a orange one of these. I sprayed it with name brand Flex Seal for 2 coats, but unfortunately, the 3rd coat, which was not Flex Seal, it was just Home Depot undercoating rubberized spray. Everything looked totally fine on that, but for some reason, it ended up popping it overnight. So here I am now. Although this time I've got Flex Seal Clear instead of using the black rubber coating. These reach, I think, $15 or $16 a can. Hopefully I only need 1 of them, but I got 2. Last time I used an entire can just for 2 coats. Then again, though, I did lay it on way too thick. Let's see here. Alright, let's double check. It's always good to read the instructions again. Right. Yeah, it just says shake, roll, and spray. Alright. Didn't know if the clear one was any different. So, this boat is made of vinyl. It claims that this is safe on vinyl, so we'll see. If it ends up popping, well, then unfortunately I'll have to call this project a failure, which would suck. Because I know the black version of this stuff does work. Anyways, here we go. I'm going to apply the first coat, and I'll be right back. The first coat of Flex Seal on here. For some reason, this one seems to have a lot more fibers, I guess, coming out. It's kind of interesting. See, it's very wet looking. Yeah, I was just reading the can here while I waited, because this one does say wait about 5 minutes in between each coats. One thing that they, which I think is kind of funny, is the hint on the bottle here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I guess it doesn't want to focus, that's fine. The hint says, make sure Flex Seal has filled all cracks and holes and is fully cured before testing product. If light passes through, apply additional coats. Yeah, it's transparent, so, you know, just thought it was funny. Anyways, the reason why I'm doing this project in the first place is because I love these boats. I've used the Explorer 200, well, the previous one, I've used it for probably about 7 years. Taken it on lakes, streams, rivers. Took it on the North Saskatchewan River. Sure, it's not the best for paddling, and sure, I do need to add like a keel or a rudder on the back, and that's something that I might do. But really just depends. Yeah, it's... I kind of want to do this just for the fun of it, to be honest. I've used the last one for 7 years, and it was loads of fun to use. But the biggest problem was I had to pretty much patch that thing up every single week. It got to the point where the entire bottom, well, not the entire bottom, but almost the entire bottom, didn't have any original material left. So I figured, you know, why not look into ways to make it either better or just buy something better. I did end up eventually buying the Challenger K1. That one's way more fun to use. It's not to say this one is not been fun to use, but it's definitely a lot more fun when you can actually steer properly with the kayak there. I bet if you had kayak paddles with this, it would probably be a lot better. I might just try that out. Yeah, wow, it's quite fumey. No real breeze tonight, but that's okay. I'm going to go and apply the second coat right away here. Yeah, it's already starting to dry a little bit there. It's still shiny, but it's starting to dry over there. I'm going to apply another coat, and I'll be right back. So, it's now been, well, roughly 10 minutes since I applied the last coat. It's still a little too shiny in some areas, but that's okay. For the most part, it's dry, which is good. So far, nothing's popped yet, which is great. You can see textures that's starting to go on there. I'm going to apply just a little bit more, just for one last coat. I really should have just done all 3 coats, all within the same hour. So far, everything seems to be holding up pretty well. I was just worried about that. I was worried that everything wouldn't be dry, or it wouldn't be dry in between coats, so it would take significantly longer to properly dry and properly cure. Anyways, I'm going to apply the last coat now, and then I'm going to probably just let it dry for probably about overnight, and then probably put it back in the shed or the garage, and then let it sit there for maybe a week or 2 until it stops being a little tacky. These did take 2 weeks because I did apply 2 full cans for 2 very thick coats on there. So hopefully with 3 lighter coats, it'll be hopefully it'll be a little bit better. All right, I'm gonna apply this coat and then I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna show you how I'm applying everything. All right. Sure, I could make this even more uniform, do like short bursts, that kind of thing, but that's okay. I'm making sure to spray a little bit extra on the front because that's, well, that's where it typically tears there, or punctures. A lot of mosquitoes out right now, so I want to make sure I get this done right away here. Spray a little bit on the gray there, especially along the edge seams. I don't know, maybe it'll help it seal it off and hopefully prevent it from leaking out of the seams there. I know I'm overspraying a little bit. That's okay. All right. Now straight from the other side, from the bottom. It's a little hard to see on camera there, but I can kind of clearly see where I've sprayed and where it needs more. Spray this back a little bit more. Not going to use the whole can for this time. After all, I might need to use this for something else, but I will try to get a nice thorough coat on here. It's really hard to see on camera, but it's actually quite a bit thicker right now. Yeah, make sure the front is uber thick. Oh, I accidentally sprayed myself. It's okay. Okay. Well, I got a little bit left in the can. I'm going to go spray the edges here again. Sorry for my bad recording here. I was hoping to set up an actual DSLR up for this, but that's okay. Okay, it's applied very thick, especially in the front. So I'll come back in. I'll come back in about a week or two. Still got a little left in the can. I'll come back in a week or two and see how things are going. I will still check it pretty much every day to see how tacky it is. But yeah, only time will tell. I will try to take this out on the water as soon as it's no longer tacky, but depending on work and other things going on in life, I might end up having to wait a month, if not longer. But we'll see. All right. Yeah. Should have done a better job cleaning off the boat, but with how thick I've applied this, I don't really see too much of an issue. I did give it a quick hose down. I think I only took this out on the water once or twice, so it's not so bad. Yeah. All right.